Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode 1378. And today we have until Evergreen Shenanigans of 1977 episode number 63 NXT event server for October 4th, 2023. 2022, excuse me. Okay, anyway. We have this begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely intro. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is me, Big Beefy E, the perpetrator of shenanigans from my Big Beefy Man Cave here in New Big Beefy, Bedford, Massachusetts. This is my Big Beefy YouTube channel vlog show. That's right, I'm Eric Lima, hosting Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and this is episode number 63 of the show already. That's right, and first and foremost, I want to congratulate Aaron Judge for setting the American League record for the most home runs in the season.
Wow.
With 62 homers. That's why he just hit his 62nd
Wow.
homer. I got a feeling that he might win the Triple Crown this year. So even though I'm a Sox fan and he plays for the Yankees, gotta be classy and show respect and say congratulations, Aaron Judge.
Wow.
Right? And the Red Sox did win, by the way, 6-0 against the Tampa Bay Rays. And I'll tell you what. It's gonna be a heck of an off season for the Red Sox to deal with.
Makes sense.
Well, let's get going here. We're going to talk a little bit NXT, the new NXT, I shall we say.
Makes sense.
It took place in Orlando, Florida. A lot of things have been happening. A lot of things have gone down. And Pretty Deadly kicks off NXT with the State of the Commonwealth address for the Tag Team Championships.
Mm.
They say that they claim to beat every team, and they say that no team has beaten them. But the Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland and Pete Butch Dunn, have arrived, and they would challenge you to a matchup, and they're about to brawl. They definitely walked away.
Wow.
But at the parking lot, Alba Fire attacks Toxic Attraction, but takes off in the van with Mandy Rose, leaving Gigi Dolan and JC Jane high and dry. And that 6-woman tag match has changed. A little bit more on that.
Okay.
Oral Mensa went one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes did beat Oral Mensa. And then Brutus Creed is checked on as Julius Creed and Ivy Nile were looking on, and Brutus Creed wants a piece of Damon Kev. Julius Creed says, I got this. Calm down. Ivy Nile's trying to calm down Brutus Creed. And then Duke Hudson interrupts him, runs his mouth, and Julius Creed goes, I'll take you on.
Okay.
Then the ladder match qualified for the North American title. Andre Chase and Von Wagner went one-on-one. And it was a heck of a matchup until, Carmelo Hayes tried to get involved and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Wagner wins the matchup, and then Wes Lee attacks Carmelo Hayes while Carmelo Hayes was doing commentary.
Wow.
Sango was talking to Nathan Frazier because they were looking at the matchup. Nathan Frazier's got next week against Axiom, the best of 3, the rubber match. Will also be a North American Championship qualifying matchup.
Wow.
But as Nathan Frazier leaves, here comes Veer Mahan with Sangha. Will this be the reunion of Indu's share? If Pretty Deadly retains the titles,
Wow.
after Halloween Havoc, Indu's share will probably be waiting in the wings.
Okay.
And Last Legend cut a promo on Wendy Chu, and then Grayson Waller, because Wendy Chu has a match against Last Legend. Grayson Waller arrives in the NXT arena, tells security, hey, keep an eye on Paul Cruz. Make sure he doesn't cause any trouble. Wendy Chu went one-on-one with Last Legend, and there was a heck of a matchup. Last Legend tried to attack before the bell, but that didn't do her any good because Wendy Chu happens to be the victor in that matchup. Now, Kelly Kincaid interviewed Wes Lee with Shani Stack Lorenzo interrupting Wes Lee. Now, Kelly Kincaid, the reason why she's there, Mackenzie Mitchell and Vic Joseph got married over the weekend, but they're stuck in Italy right now immigration, there's like little issues going on there. Hopefully, Vic Joseph and Mackenzie Mitchell can come home safely from Italy. I don't know if it's because of the war going on in Ukraine kind of blocking things. I don't know. But nevertheless, that's the reason why Vic Joseph, I think Vic Joseph is on his honeymoon in Italy with Mackenzie Mitchell. So congratulations to Vic and Mackenzie on their wedding day. And that's why Sudu Shah and Byron Saxton filled in for Vic Joseph as well to put up with Wade Barrett, who's been told grumpy is late.
Wow.
So anyways, so Kaden Carter and Katana Chance were talking about how, Katana wasn't going to come back in WWE, but then she came back. They won the tag team titles, and now they're leading the winner of Toxic Attraction, Nikita Lyons, Zoe Stark match. The number one contenders for the now this match was supposed to be a 6-woman tag team matchup. Albert Fire and Mandy Rose took themselves out of the equation, and Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark challenged Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane to a number one contenders match for those women's tag team titles.
Okay.
Now, a matchup with two of my favorite ladies in that.
Ooh, ladies. Hang on. Ladies. Okay, let's continue on.
Matchup with two of my favorite ladies in that. On one side, you get Nikita Lyons. The other side, Gigi Dolan. Dream come true for me.
Okay.
Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark are the number one contenders. They defeated Toxic Attraction. Ilya Dragunov cut a promo for the triple threat match for the NXT Championship at Halloween Havoc. Both JD McDonald and Braun Breaker. He talked about both of them, saying that he's going to be walking out with the title after losing the NXT UK title on an injury, and watched it as it faded away.
Wow.
And then the Grayson Waller effect, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. And Grayson Waller was like, could you two stop interrupting me and all that? And there was two things announced. The match with Halloween Havoc was a spin the wheel, make the deal matchup. Grayson spun the wheel. It'll be a weapons wild match. That means weapons can be used in the matchup, probably. And Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez have no problem with that. But also in 2 weeks' time, they get to pick their poison for each other's opponents. But here's the fun part. Every woman on the WWE roster, that means all three brands, is fair game.
Wow.
My suggestion, if I were Roxanne Perez, I would pick Asuka to be Cora Jade's opponent.
More guys to go out. Continue on.
Well, if I were Cora Jade, I would pick Io Sky as Roxanne Perez's opponent. That's my personal opinion. We'll see who they pick.
Wow.
But they probably have some great ideas. Both women about to fight, but separated by security. But while Grayson Waller's on his phone, ramming and running his mouth, Apollo Crews was behind him. He starts taking Grayson Waller under the ring. And then, as both women were still trying to fight each other, security separated. Grayson Waller pops out with his eyes all bloodshot by Apollo Crews. This is going to be very interesting for sure.
Wow.
The Schism decides to berate the red-headed person, saying, what are you doing? What are you thinking? You got to take this seriously. But then Julius Creed went one-on-one with Duke Hudson. And Julius Creed won the matchup in short work. Bruce Lee attacks Hudson after the matchup, and Damon Kemp comes up, challenges Julius Creed to a match at Halloween Havoc. But if Kemp wins, Brutus Creed has to leave NXT. But here's the fun part. The match at Halloween Havoc will be an ambulance matchup.
Wow.
So there's that.
There's that, yep.
JD McDonough cut a promo on both Dragunov and Breaker. And then security Quincy Elliott trying to hype up Hank Walker for his official match against Zion Quinn, but Axiom did cut a promo on Nathan Frazier about that next week's matchup. Hank Walker and Zion Quinn won the matchup, and then Zion Quinn wins the matchup. And then Zion Quinn attacked Walker after the matchup. Quincy Elliott came to his aid, to Walker's aid, and then slashed Walker in the butt. Hank Walker's like, what the heck is going on?
Wow.
And then, as the Brawling Brutes were getting ready for their tag team matchup, Josh Briggs and Brooke says, hey, hope you guys be pretty deadly. If you want, give us a shot.
Okay. Boom.
And Rich like, you want a shot? Okay. And then Malik Blaine and Idris Novi, hey, we want a shot. They said, you know what? Just watch this and how it's done out there. And Cameron Grimes was talking to the red-headed figure and was trying to convince the red-headed figure, Joe Gacy is talking out of his rear end again and all that. But then the Schism all attacked Cameron Grimes, said you did it well, you planned it well, welcome to the Schism's tree. The red-headed figure hugged Joe Gacy. Who is it? We don't know. We still don't know. We'll find out for sure.
Wow.
Then Kelly Kincaid interviews Braun Breaker, but he was interrupted by Javier Bernal. Javier Bernal is running his mouth, and then Braun Breaker says, you know what, because he's stupid butt, maybe he wants to challenge you to a matchup next week.
Whoa, okay.
But then the NXT Tag Team titles were on the line pretty deadly, and the Brawling Brutes. The heck of a fight matchup that was close near falls, but then Imperium got involved, costing the Brawling Brutes the NXT Tag Team titles. But at the end of the show, Briggs and Jensen and Malik Blade, Idris, and Nofe came out to basically say, hey, we want our shot at the titles.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, NXT Halloween Havoc will be very interesting, to say the least.
Yes.
And that's about it for the show right now. Episode 63, NXT Event Center for October the 4th, today, 2022. Tomorrow, Wild Wednesday. Joker's Wild, 20-round battle against the Devil. And I'm going to beat him, for sure. And also, AEW Dynamite is tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do a live reaction to that on Jordan's StreamYard. I believe he has... I seriously believe that he has the Go Home show for SmackDown and Rampage as well. And I'll probably do both shows if I have to. We'll see what happens, all right?
Okay.
So, until next time, until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, tour for Bob Saget Production, and in association with a Sweet Bumbling Bofo Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.
So that was Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 63, NXT Event Center for October 4th, 2022. What did I think about this episode? I think it was amazing. So far, this episode was a success. That was the episode of LJPCBM, episode 1378. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. The next one's going to be LJPCBM, episode 1330, which will be about Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 64. Wild Wednesday's episode number 4. Till next time, so join us, Buster Baby. We can watch LJPCBM episode 2, so they're out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.